All right, welcome in, Scorpio. This is Monique's Tarot, and I am Monique. And today I'm going to do just a general energy check-in reading for you Scorpios out there. See what's going on, see what's happening, see what the flavor is. And how I'm going to do the reading is I am going to pull some oracle cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. Pull 3 of them, and then I'm going to get some additional messages using tarot, and I'm going to use the modern tarot deck for the messages. But yeah, without further ado, let's get in it. Now, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So if this reading doesn't resonate, check your other placements. And if it doesn't resonate, it just doesn't resonate. Okay? Go ahead and leave it for the next Scorpio. And also, if you like the video, please subscribe so you can get notified when I post new readings. So, yeah, let's see what Scorpio is up to. Alright. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Surrender card, which is card number 26. So, definitely some Hangman energy, something you need to release and let go. We'll see what that's about. And then you have Protection, which is card number 24. I think this is kind of like, I want to say Leo's reading. So if you have some Leo in your natal chart, you might want to take a look at the Leo reading. And then lastly, we have Change, and that's card number 35. So, interesting. That could be death, which we know in tarot just means transformation, or it could be Tower, which everybody knows is not really that evil, okay? It's not really, it's not bad at all. It's scary because it's unexpected and you're not really, anticipating some kind of unexpected news or change, but it can also come as an epiphany or an aha moment. So let's see, let's get some tarot messages surrounding this. Surrender, protection, and change. Yeah, it feels like you really need to change a mindset, is what it feels like. And protect your energy. You see this big old bird that's holding this human in the nest. I mean, you can look at that a couple ways because the bird is bigger, a little bit bigger than the human there, but it's a lot of weight being pushed on that bird to carry the human and that nest with some twigs, with not much. So, are you really protected? We will see. That is the question. But something you need to let go and change, and that might require you to protect your energy, to protect yourself. So let's see what tarot has to say on this. And if you are interested in buying a tarot deck, this is the modern, I'm using the modern tarot. So at the bottom we have the 5 of Pentacles. So what you can't see is the 5 of Pentacles. Something is leaving you out in the cold. Surrender isn't easy, so let's see. 6 of Wands have been coming out for everybody. So the 6 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and got the Page of Wands, you got the 9 of Pentacles, And you got the Four of Swords here. Yep. All right. Feels like love. It's kind of what I am feeling. I'm feeling like this is in regards to a love relationship. I think in the current circumstances, you don't feel connected with whoever you're currently with. In the past, it was okay. It feels like, because the Six of Wands is out here, and it feels like, you guys resolved it temporarily, but now it's kind of like defaulting back into, we're just not making it work. We're not connecting, which does have you heartbroken. This is definitely something painful that you're going through that, with the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, this is definitely a lot of heartache that you are trying to process. But ultimately, it's something that Spirit is all like, you need to like let go of this relationship. I know it's easier said than done, and I say it like, you can just tell them, F off, and that's it. No, I get it. I mean, it's hard to go ahead and, remove that attachment from another energy. But it feels like once you do, you are moving in a place of healing. Like this facilitates you kind of moving forward and progressing with things. You have an outlook about yourself once you surrender whatever is holding you back in this relationship to go ahead and move forward. And not only that, but thrive. Yeah, I do feel like this is protecting your energy, because once you surrender this energy that you are dealing with, you show up as the Nine of Pentacles, which is one of the most abundant cards in the tarot deck. Okay, so apart from the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles is kind of like a lower level Empress card. And you feel freer, you feel like you have matured and you can stand on your own and take care of yourself once you actually are able to do so. It feels like once you actually surrender and release and change the situation for the betterment for both parties. I feel like this is kind of mutual. I don't know if you've been, not trying to paint you in a bad light, Scorpio, but it can also be like it's a mutual thing where both of you guys really just should, end it, separate, and it would be better for the both parties involved. Because ultimately on the other side is satisfaction that you are able to be more independent, be a little bit more freer. Not necessarily like you don't want to be in a relationship, but you're able to go ahead and fully dive into something that you just didn't have the opportunity diving into while you were in your partnership with the other person. It's giving you the feeling of groundedness where you're able to go ahead and reconnect with things that you might have lost. Like sometimes we lose a bit of ourselves when we're in a relationship where we become unrecognizable to a degree, or you had to like drop something in the sake of, it feels like something was sacrificed where you had to forfeit something, you had to sacrifice something, which is also why I'm picking up this, from the surrender card as well too. It's like you had to give up something in order to make the relationship work, but ultimately, it's a part of you. It's not really something you can surrender. This will always be, an integral part of yourself that you shouldn't have to minimize for someone else. And so it doesn't feel like there was any room for compromising. It just felt like, it was an ultimatum, and that was that. And you chose yourself, which is really good, because in the end, you are letting go these sleepless nights. Okay, the Four of Swords here, it's all about recovery. It's all about, healing, resting, relaxing. You see the clouds out there. It's like you have a better outlook now because the clouds are coming out, the sun is coming out. It's not dark, it's not cold. You can see the total opposites from these cards. It's snowing in this picture, and the sun and the clouds are out in this one because you're finally able to go ahead and move forward. Excuse me. You're finally able to go ahead and move forward with, you know, the process of healing yourself and coming through on the other side feeling a lot more self-sufficient with this Nine of Pentacles here. So let's see. Let's get some more messages here. Let's clarify. Now for the for the clarifying messages, I'm using the Fenestra deck. It's Fenestra. So if you are interested and you like the deck, please get a deck. I love these cards. All the cards that I use, I love. Okay. And it's funny, once you have a whole bunch of decks, like I have a whole bunch of decks, there would be just like a few that you'll gravitate towards, and there will be some that just be in the back in the corner in the dark. And I have a lot of those. Because, you know, you feel the energy from them, and so sometimes, you know, it's temporary. There's some decks that I have just an immediate gravitation to, and then some decks I get and I'm excited, and then I'm like, I don't feel anything with these decks. So just a little useless fun fact. So let's see, let's clarify the Six of Wands here. You got the Hermit, some Virgo. It could be dealing with a Virgo. There was no major arcana that came out, so this is the first major arcana card that is showing up here. So self-reflection. Yeah, it looks like you guys had to do some kind of inner work, and you have the star in here. The star is all about healing, finding your North Star, finding the roadmap. And it feels like you guys tried to work on yourselves and then connect together, and then in the end it still didn't work. And this also feels like you are really just working on you. You just really want to kind of leave the drama behind, leave the situation behind, and focus on yourself and complete the cycle of healing. So for the Three of Swords, we have the Tower. Like, now all the major arcana are coming. Yeah, this is something that really hurt. Again, you have the Tower here with the Change card number 35, and the Tower reconfirmed here. And it's just something, it's again not something scary, but it's something that's just, you know, when something ends and its finality, it becomes very real. And it's, you know, it came very real for you that this was just not going to last. It wasn't going to work. And it has brought, you know, a tremendous amount of pain. It doesn't matter, you know, that you guys weren't compatible in the end. You guys know each other. You know, it's like, she knows me, he knows me, we know each other, you know, they know me, and now it's like we're through. And to really just close the door on that, it's always tough. It's always tough. So it has brought you to your foundation, to your core of dealing with this. But honestly, it is a major change because it's the major arcana. So it's something that is definitely big within your life. But this is going to last temporarily, okay? This is just you going through the motions and the process of getting to the other side of it, because you do get to the other side of it with the Page of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles here. So let's see. Definitely look at this. Are you kidding me? You got the Empress. Yes, because you grow from this, you're grounded. Yes, it did go ahead and shake you to your foundation. And the relationship is done and dusted. But what comes out of it is for you to go ahead and start working on yourself, to actually start learning how to cope, learning how to set boundaries, learning what you will and won't accept, and then also asking for something better that matches your energy. And the Empress is the most abundant, not only the abundant card in the tarot deck. I mean, you have two of them. You have two out of the three most abundant cards in the tarot deck, with the Empress showing up here. And it feels like you are definitely learning how to be okay. Okay, the Empress is the queen of all queens because she knows how to center herself. She knows how to ground herself, and she also has enough energy to still go ahead and show up and take care of those around her. She got her problems, she deals with it, and then she deals with the others within her kingdom and in her land. And that's why she's the Empress. She is the ultimate ruler that has no worries, because she knows how to take care of herself when times are tough. And this is you. You know how to take care of yourself. You're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles here. So for the the Nine of Pentacles, we got the Three of Wands. And it's taken some time for you to get to that place and waiting for your ships to come in. But nonetheless, you get there. I'm not saying like this is automatic. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just stepping into power. No, I get it. This does take some time for it to finally come to fruition, that you are able to grow from this experience. It was something very heartbreaking. And so for you actually to go ahead and heal from it, grow from it, and just been patient throughout the process is a lot. It's a lot of spiritual growth. It's a lot of just human growth. And then lastly, for the Four of Swords, you got the Magician. My goodness, you have manifested this healing. You have manifested in regards to getting over it, getting past it, being stronger for it, and moving on to the next phase within your journey, within your life. Definitely. So Scorpio, this is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and like and subscribe so you can get notified when I post the next month's reading. But until next time, please stay safe, stay blessed, stay happy, and I'll see you in the next video, loves. Take care.